I'm almost 60 years old. July 11th, I'm going to turn the big 6-0. And I've learned a lot through many, many decades of living on this earth. And I've learned the hard way. I learned some really harsh truths that I wish I knew when I was younger in my 20s. I could have prevented a lot of pain, unnecessary pain and anguish. And I'm going to talk about those harsh truths I wish I knew in my 20s. And I'm going to start that right now. Hi, my name is Sandra Wyllie. This is my mental health channel. I'm also a patient advocate. I talk a lot about my own personal struggles, having borderline personality disorder, complex post-traumatic stress disorder, anxiety and depression. I talk about narcissism and schizophrenia. I wrote a childhood memoir, Life with My Schizophrenic Father, and in it I talk about my autistic son. I talk about my unethical psychologist that SA'd me and who I've taken to the licensing boards over their, SA, and a plethora of other mental health related topics. But I only come on as a former patient of almost 20 years. I'm not a licensed therapist. I do not hold a degree in psychology, so I cannot diagnose you or give you a professional opinion. And all I ask in turn of you is your kindness, respect, and honesty in the comments. Now let's dive right into it. The harsh truths I wish I knew when I was in my 20s. The only failure there is not trying. The answer will always be no if you don't ask the question. You have to be willing to take some risks. Every person who was successful in this life took risks. Life is all about taking risks. Just waking up and walking outside is a risk. So you have to brace yourself that sometimes you're going to fail and you can learn from those failures and move on. The next thing I learned is don't make the mistake of being good at something you hate. So you could be the best housewife in the world, cook the most gourmet dinners, keep an immaculate home like my mother, my narcissistic mother who was very abusive to me. She had an immaculate home. She cooked gourmet dinners with desserts after every meal, homemade apple pies and five-layered chocolate cakes, but she hated it. She hated doing it. She hated being a housewife. So don't make the mistake of being good at something that you hate. What good is excelling in something that, is going to leave you miserable and unhappy, right? I would rather be doing something like these YouTube videos that I don't do so great, but I love doing, than going to a job every day that I hate, but I'm good at. See the difference? I'd rather be doing what I'm doing now, a YouTube streamer, knowing that I'm not that great at it. I don't have a big subscriber base. I don't get any money, even though I'm monetized, because I don't make $100 a month. You have to make $100 a month to get paid. If you make $90 that month, you won't get paid. It will roll over into the next month. You have to make $100. So keep that in mind, okay? Only stay with people who want more for you than from you, all right? So this is my husband, and this is why we've been married for over 40 years, because my husband wants more from me. I've had friends that wanted to suck, like they were energy vampires. They sucked everything out of me. They took as much, because I couldn't say no back then. They took everything out of me. They didn't want what was good for me. They just wanted to keep taking and taking. So only stay with people who want more for you, not from you, not to take from you, all right? Don't be caught with those energy vampires who will suck the living life right out of you. No one is going to save you, okay? There's not that perfect person out there. That soulmate, your better half, doesn't exist. That perfect job, that, you know, if you only made this much money, or you got this much fame, or, you know, or you made your first million. No, there's no knight in shining white armor. That's why I went to all these psychologists, because I thought they could save me when they only harmed me. They re-traumatized me. And I talked about that in other videos, and I don't want to go into that now. But no one out there is going to save you. The only person that can save you is yourself. I can only save myself. No one else can save me. So let that be a lesson learned, because this is why I stayed in therapy for almost 20 years. I thought each one of these doctors, trained Harvard and Yale doctors, could save me, could fix me. And they weren't going to. And they made matters much worse. All right. You teach people how to treat you. That's another thing I've learned. So if people are treating you bad, that's because you're allowing them to treat you bad. Like my best friend, she never made time for me. The only time she wanted to see me was when her married lover was busy with his wife and kids. Then she'd say, oh, let's go out right now. It's like, what? She'd just call up and say, let's go out right now. She never set time for me alone. We never had plans in advance. And I let her use me. She was always late. She'd show up at my son's birthday party like 3 hours late. And I let her treat me like that. I allowed her to treat me like that. And she kept treating me like that until one day I said no more. And I ended the relationship because I was telling her it's okay. It's okay to treat me like that. It's okay to disregard me, not make time for our friendship, not set time, only like call me when your lover is busy. It's okay to be 3 hours late for my son's birthday party. I was allowing her to treat me like shit. It was my fault, not her. She's going to get away with what she can. So you teach people how to treat you. It's better to admit that you walked through the wrong door than stay in the wrong room. And that's with everything. That's with a job. That's with a marriage. It's better for me to say, okay, I made a mistake in this job, even though I've invested 10 years in it, and leave, than to keep staying there just because I've been in it so long. So many people make that mistake. They feel they invested this much money, this much time into something, and then they stay there. They stay in that situation. A light broke, so now we're going to get a little darker. Don't dim your light to make other people more comfortable. This is a big one. Don't dim your light so others will feel more comfortable. Let yourself shine. This is one I had to learn, because for so long I dimmed my light trying to be a housewife, trying to be a 9-to-5 office woman worker, because other people expected me to be that way. So I dimmed my creative side, and I became a conformist. I conformed to what other people wanted me to be. When you say no to someone, when you say yes to someone, you are saying no to yourself. So if you don't learn how to say no, then what you're doing is, if you keep saying yes to people, oh, can you do this for me? Can you do that for me? Then you're always saying no to yourself. So if my friend wants me to do this or do that, and I say yes, I don't learn the word no, then I am denying myself. I am saying no to myself and my own special time, my own my energy, my own things that I need to do. By saying yes to everyone else, I'm saying no to me. And that's going to hurt me. I'm hurting myself. So another thing that I learned is expectations. Expectations cause disappointments. If you expect from people, you are going to be gravely disappointed. So Happiness comes when you don't expect anything from anyone. All right? Do for yourself. Don't expect other people to do for you. And if this lighting, I just broke a lamp. So now I'm on reduced lighting. So life is a mirror, not a window, okay? Don't look at everyone outside and compare yourself to everyone else, all right? Look at yourself how you were yesterday and try to improve on that. Don't look out there and say, well, this person is doing this and this person is doing that, and look where I am. So life is a mirror, not a window. It's never too late to change, okay? I want you all to know that I started writing. I published my first book when I was 48 years old, okay? Poems from Within. That was my first book. I published that when I was 48 years old. I started my YouTube channel when I was 54 years old. 54 years old. And some people start their YouTube channel when they're 80 years old. I am subscribed to this man who's 80 years old and just started a YouTube channel at 80. So it's Grandma Moses started painting in her 80s. It's never too late to start. So don't think that, you have to be a certain age or the window of opportunity is already gone. You've already missed it. That's not true. Look at me. If you don't decide who you are, people will decide for you. Okay? So you have to take a stand and say, this is the person that I am. Because if you don't, then you will be living like I did. I'll be a housewife, or I'll be someone's daughter. I was a creative person who was outside the box. I was a poet, a writer, a YouTuber, and I decided that very late in life. Before then, I let my parents decide what I was going to do. I let my husband decide what I was going to do. I let my in-laws, my extended family decide what I was going to do. Try to fit the mold of everyone else. And I don't fit that mold. I don't fit in. I fit out. I don't fit in. I fit out. So by not taking a stand, and I didn't take a stand till after I was 55, till my late 50s, mid to late 50s, the last few years, I decided who I was. I wasn't going to let anyone else decide that for me, but me. Let's see if I covered everything. I think that's, most of it. If there's anything else, avoid gossip and drama. I know a lot of people, especially my old high school friends, all they did was talk about each other. I went to a high school reunion, and we're all sitting at the table, and one woman leaves to go to the restroom, and they all talk about her when she left to go to the restroom. And it was like, what? I mean, how rude can you be? The woman just gets up to go to the bathroom, and the whole table is talking bad things about her. Just avoid it. Avoid the gossip and drama. Life has enough drama. You don't need to conjure it up. Only be around people who bring you peace, not war. Okay, only peace. And that's a few things. I know there's a long, long list, and I could be here, all morning talking about it. But feel free to add anything that you learned. I would appreciate learning from you, too, if you have anything to add to my list. So I hope this video was helpful. If you're interested in any of my books, the links to them are down below in the description. If you'd like to help support my channel, you can always buy me a cup of coffee. The link to that is down below, too. You can email me. My email address is down below in the description as well. It's Leanne, LEEANNA27@hotmail.com. And if you are new to my channel, welcome. Please hit that subscribe button in the lower right-hand corner. That way you'll be notified each and every time a new video of mine comes out. Give it a thumbs up. Like it. Share it on your social media platforms with your friends, with your family. Please feel free to comment. I'd like to, let's grow together. Let's become friends. Let's get to know one another. I will do another live. Promise. I'm not going to let some troll get to me now, I'm going to stand up for myself, and I'm going to continue doing the lives because you guys said that you like when I do lives. It's spontaneous. I don't have anything set when I do them, and we get to talk one-on-one with each other, and we get to, learn more about each other, and I think that's very important. And until next time, you have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.